What time is it? Who sent that out?
8:30.
Who sent that out?
Email or text message?
Email. You got it?
That's the link.
Yeah.
You want to just text it?
That phone doesn't have your number on iMessage, and I didn't want to say it out loud.
Everybody would have been calling your buddy. Here it is. All right, good.
You already put in a picture on?
What was the best thing you ate out there? Is Puerto Rico known for good food?
I don't know.
We was just there.
I don't know if it's known for good food.
Is this good food? People there. What up, y'all? Y'all come in. Now you got your what's called slack?
You want to check before you ask?
Never mind. Sunday, man, you're supposed to have a different demeanor, man. So,
I've only been traveling for 12 hours already.
Mary.
I'm just saying. I've only been on the road.
Boom, boom.
While you were up eating Rocky Road.
So, Kiara, your seat's gonna be right there, over there. Well, actually, you can sit right here. It's fine. Just so you can be in the eyesight of both of us.
Is this yours, Kiara?
Yeah.
Okay. Never seen it before. Making sure ain't nobody living in here. You know how they feel about that.
So I still don't even know everything that happened with the police when they called. Tell me. I didn't watch the video.
Watch the video, man. Watch out, Kiara.
Tell me what happened, man.
No. I already told you when I called you.
No, we started talking about other stuff.
Hey, cuz, what you doing?
Come say hi, Kiara. Come say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Wipe your face first.
This is my face.
Yeah.
Take it out.
Yeah.
There we go. Now he's looking good.
Hi. Oh my God. Are you me?
Young Kiara's in the building. She shall be time stamping for us. So she needs to learn how to do it. I'm gonna give her a part-time job. What's that?
Did you find one of your guys that you have to move?
Let's take it off.
Okay.
Put this in there, please. Everybody said hi. Yo, Kiara has the potential to get straight A's on this first report card. Ha!
Where are the microphones at?
So we're gonna push for this first semester to get us straight A's. What's the one that we might have trouble with, PE, Kiara?
Yeah, but I turned in extra credit.
There we go.
Good.
Switch that out.
Tell you, man, you'll be so happy for me, man. This meeting that we had yesterday with these music dudes,
Where are you at?
we were in, it was not too far from here, but we went to this producer studio. Bro, when I tell you, that's where I'm headed after here to go lay some songs with him. Man.
Who set that up?
Jackson.
Who said that? Who did that? Who did that?
Dude, they heard the album, it was rocking with it.
You gonna be a musician now?
Man, I just wanna, I'm just an artist, man. You know what I'm saying?
A sandwich artist.
Shut up. There he is. Hey.
Don't. I'm tired.
Good. Nah, but straight A's is a big deal because this is how we broke down Kiara's high school career. I told her, look, you get 8 report cards, right? That matter. Because the quarter report cards don't matter, so you get 2 semesters a year. I'm like, you can go into your first report card on your high school career with straight A's. You gotta go. You got to go, big.
Look how I do that.
You feel me? And then, you know, we keep going. For the culture. All right, I'm not gonna eat. You want this last bite?
No.
Kev, you want this last bite? You asked for somebody your last bite of a chicken sandwich. What you want for Christmas, Kevin? I'm gonna get you a gift. I go shopping on Tuesday.
You don't get nothing.
What you want?
Your friendship is more than enough.
Man, shut up. What you want?
I don't want anything.
A bucket hat?
No. I don't have a bucket hat head.
You don't have a hat head, period.
Beanies are okay.
You want these lashes? You want my fries?
Leave her alone.
You want some fries, Kevin?
Nah. I don't really be eating Burger King like that.
You want a
Partially because I worked there. I had enough. I had a lot of those in my day, though.
Yeah.
Chicken Sammys.
That's also in your pants, man.
Oh, yeah, chicken Sammys.
The point is to get the sandwich in your mouth, you know?
There's a difference between getting the sandwich in your mouth and getting the sauce in your mouth.
But no, bro, they gave me some fire beats, bro. And they believed in me, Kevin. We may have a record deal very, very soon with Universal.
What you need a record deal for?
Cuz, man.
Chance the Rapper says you don't.
So, yo, you hear that he canceled his tour?
Again?
Tickets must not have been moved. I ain't heard nobody talk about that album.
He said he canceled it because,
No, whenever they say cancel, they say, you guys don't want it.
he said he did it because his baby. He wants to come with his baby.
Man.
He pushed it back already. He's supposed to start in January.
That's translation, low ticket sales.
I know, that's what T-Pain said.
Same thing with, remember Nicki Minaj?
T-Pain.
We just gonna hold on for our,
T-Pain told us, y'all be lying.
Yo, man, you really had me feeling like a model on that Dreams Don't Die campaign.
Them things ain't sell a hot nothing.
They sell?
No. I'm talking about. Nah, it wasn't you.
Really?
They was just like, nah. I was mad too
That was the
because
I
I put so much money into that.
Oh.
People were overwhelmingly like, no, go. I was like, but I have so many.
But I voiced it over. I'm trying to tell you to follow
Everything, bro. Literally everything, though. They was like, but nah, though.
They ain't that worse than the things you want to hit.
Bruh, I'm gonna go back to the old faithful.
Oh.
I'm talking about, I just switched over the merch to a new guy. I was like, I be selling. He's like, turn the faucet on. I turned it on. He said, turn it on. It's on. Okay? It's on. It's on. I don't know, bro.
Oh, man.
It's on, bro. I did all my stuff, man. I did everything.
Oh.
How does Josh be doing this? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's kind of like jokes. You never know until you, like, put it out.
Real. Oh, man, I gotta talk about my Why Not experience, too, man.
So you want to do that first and then go into the awards?
I mean, 'cause I don't know if they're...
Just hang that over the side.
I don't know that, because we can talk about a few other things, so I don't know if that's going to fill the whole episode.
Yeah, let's start with Wild Now. You really gotta like.
Do you ever deal with this? Do you ever like be in a situation?
Oh shoot, my bad, y'all. This is perfect. I don't remember how Josh be setting this up.
FaceTime that boy.
Kiara, can you do me a favor?
Kiara, come help. Earn your keep.
Can you just sit in the chair that I sit in, please, for a second?
Yeah.
Right here.
Of course.
Just sit right there for
How
me.
you get all that food on your...
It's
All right,
sauce.
hurry, okay, hurry.
It's sauce.
You said that like that's something different. Hurry up. Kiara, hurry up. Kiara, come this way.
Okay.
Jesus. Let me stop using Jesus' name in vain like that. You better not do it. You'll get deep.
Do what?
Using Jesus' name in vain. Don't be saying Jesus like me. I shouldn't be saying. I'm wrong.
You act like I did it.
I'm a buffoon.
All right, that might work. You know what it is?
We're gonna start off another episode. Start to the right. Just, you don't even watch the show.
Yeah, I do.
Bro, you don't shouldn't be watching the show?
Yeah, I do. I watched an episode.
Okay, sing the song with us. We're gonna start it off to the right. It's another episode of Righteous and Ratchet. And I just got here from Atlanta. I did go do okay. Whatever, man.
Did I keep on singing?
Nah. Swaggy.
Wait. Did you learn that?
What, my what? The streets. I did my woe on Wild 'N Out. They was rocking with it. They was like,
Like, what are you trying to grab? Like,
I don't need headphones because I talk louder apparently when I
That's
do
for
it.
me. All right, can y'all see good? This is probably gonna work good.
All right, Kiara, now it's your time to sing. And go.
today, on this episode,
Today I
of
don't.
Righteous and Ratchet, they will be talking about some interesting information you don't want to miss.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
listen.
Okay, enough of your singing. Get the heck out of here.
That's what we do. Okay, Kara.
You good? Okay. How about it? Say bye-bye to
Let me just test this real quick though.
Yeah.
I don't need my computer, right?
No.
Just to see the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at that door. Ready to make so back on live.
No, start when we start.
Yo, yo.
Hey, Kiara, sit over there so you can be in my eye line to get our attention. Please.
1, 2,
Take a
3,
chair.
4.
Or just, yeah. Kiara,
1, 2, 3.
Go Daytonas.
One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, I know it was cold, but what you put the thermometer on? Hell?
Yeah, I got one.
Jeez.
It's not working. Kiara, can you pause that screen that's going? Just make sure this looks
I don't really care at all.
okay.
Somebody said I'm just sitting here while Kev I don't know how to do what he's doing. I'll do whatever he asks.
All right, that works. Bro, why is this? You don't have no headphones with the cord extractor, do you?
On me? No. Oh, you mean the bigger one?
No, this right here.
No. No, I didn't. Thank you for saying this is a dope shirt. I received it from the 5th season of Wild 'N Out. Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. So, talking to you or something?
In these troubling times, a boy like me be trying to find a way to stack my quarters plus my nickels and my dimes.
Okay, you just could talk.
I thought you did right.
All I did is not have the sound. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, Ratchet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ratchet and Ratchet.
10.
Ratchet and Ratchet. Alright, cool.
Kiara, you want to see Queen Slim again?
You can watch on the box.
All right, y'all ready? You got the ads? You good?
Yes, I got to ask. Kiara, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? We'll tell you when to hit. As soon as you hear her start doing the songs, then that's when you hit the button.
Okay.
And you have to do it 3 separate times,
You also-
15 minutes.
No. Oh, yeah.
Or you can just keep it going for 45 minutes, but every 15 minutes you got to get my attention and make sure I do.
I know.
You got it?
All right.
Don't mess this up, I'll fire you.
Okay.
She didn't pay for this?
Yeah, I'm going to pay her. She wants to go to where? You want to go tomorrow?
Josh is hanging out with his girlfriend. I ain't going to
You got Josh got a girlfriend?
I want to go to Pink,
Pink, yeah.
Bath and Body
All right, make
Works,
sure I'm in frame.
and Zoomies.
Am I in frame?
Okay. Yeah.
Frame both?
I don't need
Yes.
a computer, right? You
No,
good?
you good? I told you that, man.
You'll get socked.
Yeah, man, your energy, man. What's going on? Somebody put some Puerto Rican. We gotta talk about a couple things though. Antonio Brown.
Just on that, huh? You just let that go.
Okay, it happened. I'm okay with it.
Let's talk about the Wild 'N Out first stuff before the awards.
Okay. And then,
Let me pull the comments up so I can talk to the people when we get done.
hey man, I miss you, man.
You ain't miss me, bro.
Man. You was really hurt over the tree stuff.
Oh, that what?
Over the dream stuff.
I ain't hurt.
It's a lot hot. No.
I ain't hurt. I'm just crying. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you, I got a whole new approach for 2020.
What?
All promo all the time.
You got to. Hey man, you know what I know I'm gonna get sick of?
Hold on, don't talk. All right, what?
I know I'm gonna hear it a million
I
times.
just said don't talk, bro. I'm trying to get us on the same. Talk like, get loud like you.
Yeah,
loud.
yeah. Oh, I told him, hey man, you crazy, boy.
Do it again.
You crazy, boy.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, bro. Okay.
Back in the, man, Baby is an international superstar like we've never seen.
He's great. He's great. I'll probably be mixing you like crazy. All right, Kiara, are we speeding on the yellow phone?
He recorded on yellow phone.
It's
Oh,
recording.
you already recorded.
It's still, how many minutes is it now?
1:55.
All right, perfect.
Okay, you ready?
Alright.
As soon as you hear that song, you know to hit the button.
Yes, sir.
And what do you have to get my time at?
15 minutes.
Here we go, guys. Ratchet and Ratchet, take 1.
Oh, you look unclear right there.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Where are you? What Wi-Fi are you on?
Yours. Oh, I don't know. I got Spectrum cable at the house and internet. It's lit. I did it just because I know
Oh,
you.
shoot, sorry. Kiara, can you turn that camera off?
Yeah.
The one that, yeah, turn it off. All right, now, let's start your timer over.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm not starting it to the song.
okay, cool. Turn that one on.
Now.
I didn't even press record. Talking about speeding. All right, Righteous and Ratchet, take 2. Okay, now.
You ready? There you go. Ah.
Here we go. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good.
Come on, man.
All right, here we go.
Kiara.
Yeah.
Get off your phone and make sure you watch because if you see any mistakes, you gotta tell us. So I don't need you on your
1,
phone.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6,
What kind of
7, 8.
mistakes?
Just if you just see anything, just.
Oh shoot.
What?
Kiara, in your screen, can you see that mic stand in the corner by your dad?
And in this one, not the yellow one.
Can you look at that though? Can you see this?
What?
That white spot?
No.
It's
Well,
not
in this one.
but in the one that's not the so
In the live.
in the live you can. That's okay. But in the other one, can you?
No. Your computer's covering it.
Perfect. And this is out.
Kiara, live.
No,
What's
no,
out?
just in the main, not the live. That mic stand is it out?
Yeah.
It's out. Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
No, we will do this without Josh. Don't you worry. All right, ready?
You ready? What up? This is your boy, Dope Boy.
And Kev on stage. Hallelujah.
And this is another installment of Started Off to the Right. Righteous and Ratchet, and I was in Atlanta. I went to Tyler Perry's studio. It was so cool that why I have to smile and now
What
sweat.
happened to Hanson? Remember them?
Hanson, the white boy.
Nobody talks about Mbop.
Nobody really does that. You really about to wear the headphones to host? Oh, because you have to for this. Huh?
Yeah, by the way, there's no Joshy today.
No, Joshy got
Joshy at
he must be cool. He's a millennial.
My musical friends, and they smoke the weed and do the rap
He must just sit there with his little beer and just. I know he will.
I'm going to hang out with the musical guy. Hey, do you know about this guy? He had a great sound.
He's cool. Yeah, I've known him. I've been known him since SoundCloud.
I took a picture of Tinashe. Shut up, Josh.
Shout out to Josh, you guys not being here.
Shut up to Josh, you guys.
But we're here. The reason why is Josh is not really wrong. We're here on a Sunday, as you guys know. And the Right Pack is in here with us, and that is our Patreon. And if you would like to be a part of the Patreon, what you need to do is visit www.righteousandratchet.com, and you can join for as low as $5 a month.
$5, Buster.
And you get a bonus episode every week. And you get to watch it live early, so you're.
And you get to comment. They be up in the chat right now talking about whatever they want to be talking about.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
They've been finding love and having sex in there.
Have they?
I don't know. Somebody did it on my Periscope. It could happen.
And they brought the baby to a show, huh?
Brought the baby to the show.
I said,
what a little Periscope baby. They like, wham.
All right, so today's going to be a special episode. This is the 2019. We made this popular last year with the 2018. It was the first one. This is the second annual 2019 Righteous and Ratchet Award. We will be giving out some awards to some people because we believe in giving people their flowers.
But before all that,
yeah,
who was up in Atlanta shooting wild and out?
Yeah, boy, hoy. So yes.
Tell me all about it, man. I didn't get to go.
I went to.
They never called me.
I went to Wild 'N Out, and it was really, really cool, and it was a really, really surreal moment because it was like a visual marker of kind of this whole process, like you know what I mean, and how things are so different. So getting down there, everything was cool. And I chilled. The flight. I got there.
Checked in safely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I put my bag. You know what I'm saying. You know, check that. You know, I got cleared. So it was cool. So I got there, whatever. The weather was straight, and then go to Tyler Perry Studios. I was just kind of.
You was up in Tyler Perry Studios. You beat me to Tyler Perry Studios. Everybody's going to Tyler Perry Studios.
It's bigger in person.
Did you see Tyler?
I ain't seen.
You see TBS, the logo?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get to go.
You need to pull up.
I'm gonna just have to build State Studios and invite Tyler up in here.
Yeah.
Whether Tyler was up in there, but they're not with us.
And then they call the police and we get kicked out. He'd be like,
now Tyler would be like, I'll buy this apartment, and then I'll make a movie about it starring Kevin, and then everybody will know his name.
So I went, and it was cool, man, because it was really cool, just kind of like seeing everybody. Like, you know, I haven't been on Wild 'N Out since
Wild 'N Out crew
2016. You
Who
know
was up in there?
Everybody. Chico
Name
Bean.
every single person.
Shut up.
Even the crew.
Chico Bean was there. I got to meet Rhapsody. I took a picture with her.
Have you heard her album?
I have not. But I got to talk to her, and I invited her to the podcast, and so I got her information, so we might be able to. I knew you liked her.
I love her.
I
download her album.
You know who else was there?
Hold on, let's shout out Rhapsody's album, and I'm gonna give y'all the name of it.
Okay.
Because it's a great album. She raps very good, and her new album is called Eve. Every track is named after.
Eve is a female rapper.
Yeah, she's Pitbull in the skirt.
Her name of her album is Eve.
Actually, the name of Rhapsody's album is Eve. Hip Hop and Rap 2019. Nina, Cleo, Aaliyah, Oprah, Whoopi, Serena, Tyra. These are the names of the tracks. Maya, I can't pronounce that.
Oh, so she's just like named after powerful women?
Yes, and the album is amazing.
Okay, definitely. And as a powerful black woman, you really relate to her, right?
I don't have the energy to come back to you today.
It was cool. I got to meet her. I also got to meet MC Lyte. You know what's special about MC Lyte?
MC Lyte is a vampire.
She is
her
fine.
And Pharrell.
She's fine, for real. But you know what's the special thing about her?
What?
The first rap that I ever learned was her rap. Cha-cha-cha.
Hit it right now.
Cha-cha-cha to this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that your hoe thus far. And I do get better. The voice gets wetter. Nobody gets hurt as long as you let her. Do my thing with an 89 swing. The dopeness I ride, I'm guaranteed to like. Until the hip-hop mania, the uptown brainiac, full effect, MC Lyte is back. And better than before, as if that was possible. My competition, you'll find them in the hospital. Busy. Okay, I got to say the whole thing, but
that was
first thing I heard.
Isn't it amazing about music? Like you probably have said that out loud in 10, 15, maybe even 20 years.
And you can say it just like
it is crazy. So I don't know if you guys know. I'm sorry, just an aside to your story. PJ Morton is having a great couple years.
Steakhouse?
PJ Morton. No, that's just Morton.
Oh, okay. I was just like, Steakhouse.
PJ Morton is also on Rhapsody's album.
Okay.
He's been nominated for R&B Album of the Year for the Grammys for 3 Grammys in a row.
3 years in a row?
3 years in a row. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. 3 Grammy Awards. So he has an album from 2008 or 2009 when he was live in LA. And I just re-downloaded it. Live from LA. 2008. And I just found it. I just checked.
2008 and it's still getting nominated?
No.
I
just went back and re-downloaded this album. Because even when his iPhone changed, they lost your iTunes. I played this album and I hadn't heard it in Years. I knew every word.
Hey.
Just like that. And like music is crazy. Like your brain really
No,
had
you know
that.
what's even crazy about music? Sometimes I'll hear certain songs and I'll see certain places.
Mm.
Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh my God, it takes me here.
Mostly burger joints.
Shut up,
It's crazy. Like, no, but seriously, certain albums remind you of people. Like Hezekiah Walker, all his music reminds me of church. And there's like one album came out when we lived in Virginia. And I remember the freeways had these big like concrete columns. And every time I hear that album, I'm literally in the back of my dad's car, Ford Tempo, looking out the window and seeing those columns. And it's crazy.
Hey.
The thing that sucks though is like when music is associated with bad memories or people you don't like anymore, they can ruin a good song.
No, I never forget. I remember one of my homegirls that I used to work with. There was a song and like we just started playing and she was like, "No, turn that song off." We was like, "Man, we finna play." She literally like burst out into tears.
Really?
Apparently, it was like a real, powerful thing. So music is powerful. So
tell me more about this.
So it was cool. So I get there or whatever, and so then I got to see like all the producers like now.
When you checking your hotel, you got to tell us.
Yeah, so I checked in the hotel. The first day I went there, I went to a place to go eat, and they it was like a Japanese hibachi grill, and I got to cook my meat, but I kept like undercooking it. I was like, man, I'm gonna get
you know what? Can we just pause there? I'm not a big fan of having to cook my
meat. I'm like, I don't want to. She was like, no, you're gonna cook it. I'm like, what am I paying you for?
Listen, I can't think of the fondue. The melting pot. You ever been there?
Nuh-uh.
It's a fondue place, and it's the same idea. You get your meat. They give you like these different. Well, first it's like cheese, delicious cheeses, and you dip like apples and vegetables in it, and that's not so bad because you can't like do the cheese is just like liquid. It's like nachos, but and then the dessert's the same. It's chocolate and then berries and breads and the like. But in the
I'm just getting hungry. I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
In between, you gotta cook your own meat.
I don't want to do that. I don't cook. That's why I'm here.
Listen. And my wife loves it.
Really?
It's the Holy Spirit. I don't want to do it.
I was cooking. I was like, I'm gonna get sick because I don't even know how to cook like that.
You know I'm undercooked fish.
Yeah, she was like
shrimp.
And she walked away. She was like, no, just put it on there for a minute and a half, or you'll know when you see. I'm like, no, I won't know.
Yeah, Korean barbecue. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. I felt a little differently about that.
Really?
Yeah, I like a little bit, but then I get tired. I be all smoky, like the smoke.
You mean the ones where they put it all on the grill in front of you?
See, the
I feel like they don't watch that grill ever.
No, they do. They have to because it be burnt.
I think they'd be trying.
Quarters.
That's why it'd be so flavorful.
You remember Quarters in LA?
Quarters?
Quarters, the Korean barbecue place.
No.
Now that one is. Okay, so Quarters is Korean barbecue, but they cook it for you.
Okay,
I like. They're like, it's ready to eat. It's because like pork and it's overcooked.
Come on.
But then the one over here, it's cooked by yourself. Like, bro, I'm not trained. I've not been to the Korean barbecue training school.
I wasn't really into it.
But I be letting the other people with my party cooking. I just be eating the little bowls.
You seem like the type.
To let people cook?
Absolutely. You be like, oh man, go ahead, Hank. Hey, you crazy, man. You jerk.
Listen, be in there flipping and gripping.
So I went there, and so I was just chilling for the night before. But then when it was time to go on set, it was cool, man. Seeing Nick, man, and I kind of was just real nostalgic, man. Just remember, like when he gave me my shot. They got a picture of me on the wall, like in the break room. So I was just like,
did they really?
Yeah, a couple. It was always a couple pieces. Like you can see my elbow or my arm, or just like my ear.
Your face.
But there was one where it was a full one. I was like, ah.
You ain't snapping?
I think it was on my stories, but it literally still must have muted.
I unmuted you.
Well,
I
was snapping a lot.
I might have been in Puerto Rico during that time.
But no, so then I do it. The first episode went good. I had some big moments, but this is the crazy part. And I don't know who it was. If you're there was like 4 people from the Right Pack in the audience.
Oh man, that what?
They were like Right Pack. I was like, yo.
Right Pack got to go to the side of her.
There was a bunch of people yelling Righteous and Ratchet. Like, first of all, when they brought me out, it was loud. Cause they was bringing people out, and like, cause I had some weight loss, and like I'm a lot smaller from then.
You a fool.
I came out there, it was like, what? And Nick was just like, man, give it up for Doe. He ain't big no more. He's skinny. I was like, okay. Like, yeah. Okay. But then it's like I didn't feel like the pressure. I mean, the only thing that I will say, you ever have this happen? This usually happens to me like in confrontational situations.
Yeah.
You ever be like in a tense situation with somebody and you don't respond the way you want to, and then like 10 minutes later, you're like, oh, I could have said this.
Arguments.
I could have told them off. Like,
I be hitting argument. It's argument amnesia. Like in the moment, your brain be like, nah, you have nothing.
Exactly.
And then, like 20 minutes
you got
later,
everything. No,
she's asleep, and I'm like,
I want to revisit this.
And she does it to me. She comes back 20 minutes later. I'm watching TV, and another thing.
Now I gotta learn how to do
never have
that.
the confidence to jump back in with another thing.
But that's the thing that it happened. So the freestyle, I didn't really because That's the thing. There's a lot of people there because they did like a theme, as you can see on my sweater. I'm old school, so it was old school against new school. I didn't know any of these.
You
new
built
people.
like a box Chevy. That's old school.
So so a bunch of them were like waiting to call me out. The first dude came. He was a big dude, Big Mac.
Oh, from Miami?
Big Mac was there. I'm gonna train Big Mac next year, and I hope we get in shape. Just your look on your face. I'm gonna train him and help him get in shape, you jerk. So in any event, your face is trash.
Man, that's not. You're gonna talk about something you want to do. And I'm proud of you, bro.
You a jerk. So anyway, I get him. Boom, I get him at it. But then Charlie Clips and
You look you up again?
Charlie Clips is my arch. I'm sorry. Charlie Clips is my arch nemesis because we talked before we even went out. He was like, "Yeah, come at me, dude. I got something for you." We was even, man, I threw it out there. It was just, and it was messed up because the one against Big Mac he hit, and then I did another one. I was just like, "Hey, remember what I said to Big Mac?"
Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips always stuns me. It makes me not want to rap anymore.
I was watching one of his battle raps against Pharaoh Funeral.
He's so. Oh, is that the one we brought in John and Hitman?
They're too long to watch. But
He's
was
good.
there with kitty gloves, and it was like,
Bro.
I was like, hey, little Pharaoh.
Man,
People in the comments on battle raps, bro, they have a vibrant audience.
Oh my god.
They were like, oh, he was so kind to her as he destroyed her.
He was so yeah. So basically, a couple people came at me, and I just didn't really have a rebuttal. But then 5 minutes after, I was like, I could have said da.
And that sucks because you're shooting live. It's live improv. Like if
Yeah.
you miss it, you miss it.
You just miss it. That's
you
just
in a hotel
happened.
room, order room service.
I was like, I could have said this about it. It would have killed. So
when are these gonna air on television?
I have no idea. Sometime next year.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, TV is much different. But it was just overall a good experience. I had a good time. I'm glad I got to see the Tyler Perry studio and just like reconnect, with the people that gave me my first shot of my career.
Yeah, new nickname alert.
I was waiting for
Nick Cannon.
Dick Cannon. I was waiting for Nick to hit me up to bring me in for some reinforcements for Eminem, but he ain't hit me.
Did he talk to you about having his back?
We ain't really even talk.
You didn't even talk to me?
Dick be busy. He has a radio show here, and he was flying back and forth to Atlanta every day.
He was hosting, I think he hosted Masked Singer.
Man's works very hard.
He works.
I got a chance to sit down and have a good meal with Chico Bean. Me and Chico chopped it up for like 3-4 hours.
You lying about it?
Man, we got to just chop it up. He was breaking it down about 85 South. And side note, we are going to be having a 85 South show, Righteous and Ratchet collab. So yeah, I put it out there.
You put all the things together for 2020.
Yeah, man. So good, man.
I'm proud of you, man.
I felt good, man. Did you miss me? Yeah, y'all miss me. Billy Sorrells is up there.
Billy Calvin?
Mm-hmm.
William Calvin Sorrells the third?
It was really, really good.
I kind of regret not naming my kids after me now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, I felt bad about it. Then they booked that movie, and I was like, shoot, that he would be killing me. Then he would be Googling.
I think Kevin Brothers is killing it.
So now, they have the right idea. But I like the being able to pass down that legacy.
Yeah.
He's a third William Calvin Sorrells.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a boy. He had only girls, but he had a boy, William Calvin Sorrells the fourth.
He's just a really good dude, man. Billy be having good energy, man.
It
was super cool. So overall, I had a really, really good time, and but I am glad to be.
So how long were you gone total?
2 days. I left Tuesday, and I shot Wednesday, and I came home Thursday morning.
You were missing.
I was waiting too. I was like, what happened? Oh yeah, but can you tell me the thing that happened? We didn't talk about it on the podcast, right? The police were called again.
Oh no, we didn't talk
about it. Okay, so we can
on
talk
the
about it. Tell me the story, because I didn't watch the video.
Before we do that, we should do something else before the police come in. She ain't missed it.
Okay.
We just early, man.
Okay.
You relax.
Okay.
Take it easy on her, man. She's not great.
Hey man, no, but that's the thing though. She's a young child. I gotta whip her into shape.
Yeah, but
speaking of getting in shape, getting in shape isn't just about losing weight. It's about learning healthier habits and feeling better about yourself. Whether that's more stamina to keep up with your busy life, finally getting into those gold jeans, being more in tune with your body's needs, or practicing more self-care. Noom is really amazing because of the ease and convenience of the app. Another reason I love Noom is because it encourages you. It doesn't shame you. It knows you're human. Now that's the thing. That's what I like about Noom. I'm really trying to, get my weight loss together.
You are doing it.
Really focusing on it. So
you're just dripping away to nothing.
And it doesn't make me feel bad. If you were the Patreon, the Right Pack, they're here, they see me eating Burger King, that's so cool. That's okay. I'm not going to do it every day. It doesn't shame me. So it helps me, and I'll get right back on track on my next meal.
Oh, yeah.
You understand that? Now, Noom is a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop a new relationship with food through personalized courses. No food is good, bad, or off limits. Noom teaches moderation and can be used in popular diets if that's what you want. Now, listen to this. You don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress. Sign up for your trial today at Noom. That's Noom.com/Ratchet.
Ratchet.
What do you have to lose? Visit Noom.com/Ratchet.
Ratchet.
To start your trial today. That's Noom.com/Ratchet.
Ratchet.
The last weight loss program you will ever need.
You know what I'm talking right there.
So what were we talking about? Oh, so the police were called again when I was gone?
Everybody was talking about it in the Game Night and Unpopular Opinion episodes that aired.
So what was happening? Were you guys super loud?
Come on, man.
Just regular loud?
Regular loud.
And it was daytime.
I'm not even arguing that we weren't loud. But all I'm arguing is that it's middle of the day.
But if it sounds like you're playing a game, why would the police need to be called? Like, hey, we'll referee the phone.
All I'm saying is y'all are a little loud.
Right.
The police call on the first time is ridiculous. And what I think it was the baby. She said, we heard running. We heard a little bit of running. Like, I told the whole story of my life.
What?
Yeah, I mean, my Instagram and stuff. It was just...
So did you think that now, since that first thing happened, like now it's just going to be tense and confrontational until we get out of here?
Honestly, I am thinking about not shooting another game night in here. But also, I am going to shoot it in here because I paid my money.
You paid your money, bro. We already only use it 3 days a week.
2.
I'm caught up in here shooting visuals off the Wonder Years.
What I'm going to do is say, hey, before we shoot, Kevin here, before you call the police, we're going to have a shoot day.
Okay.
Can you not?
Okay.
Could you not? Could you not call that police?
That's got to be irritating. Because the thing that really chaps my hide about it is that you're like the nicest black guy in the world. So for you to be getting called out, it's just like, no, get this guy.
Like, man, the police were that they had to come out here.
So what was this? So were the police cool at least? Did they seem irritated that they got called?
That they had to come out here for that than anything else.
Did you see the person who called?
Yeah, I went down there.
The
Watch my Instagram. I told the whole story.
You after you muted me. I'm petty like that.
Did you?
I'll unmute you after 4 more days.
My Instagram and my stories?
Everything.
I never muted you.
I just knew it was just your Instagram stories. Guys, man, high five. So what's
the reason?
Well, because I be trying to. Side note,
too much sweaty.
Side note, can I say this?
It's your podcast.
Because even though I have been losing weight and everything, you know what I realized I suffer in? Balance.
Oh yeah.
I have no balance.
Listen.
I have no balance. Either I'm working out every day and eating chicken broth or eating Whoppers for breakfast. I need to find some place in the middle. Because it's like, whenever you see me happy, just know that scale late. I went back on the scale the other day, man.
What was it?
268.
Really?
Just got to 259.
Listen.
I was like, I'm going to shot the scale. Like, why are you doing this to me? Then I looked at the hamburger that I put on the seat.
I will kill you, scale.
What is wrong with you? I'm telling
Tell
you
me my
lies.
exact weight again. I will shoot you to death. Let me tell you what, though. I'm the same. Something about being on vacation.
Were you eating hamburgers for breakfast again?
Let me tell you what. I lost my entire mind.
Because nobody was there. Because was Josh there?
Melissa was there, and she was trying to side-eye me. I eat with my eyes
What was
closed.
the worst thing you ate?
Like, this is embarrassing?
Yeah, like they're just like the fattest thing. Like, okay, I should not be happening, but it is.
Man, there was so much though. I had actually. It was more the amount of times I was eating.
How many times was it just? You fell off the wagon, got ran over by it?
When I knew it was bad, I'm going hammer on the room service right now. So the guy comes in for the 4th time.
He's like, bruh.
Same person. He's like, open the door. He's like, why are you in there? Every time it's you. Give me the spaghetti, man. Shut you down. I'm gonna tip you more and just shut up about it. I'm in Puerto Rico ordering spaghetti. It's like,
that's not a Puerto Rican thing.
It was.
You supposed to eat tacos.
No.
Are they no
Pasta
tacos?
bolognese. Yeah. Well. No, not like that. Tostones, mofongo, all type of stuff. Tacos really wasn't on many of the menus.
Was the food good though?
Fire. And that's my thing. Like when I be out of town, I try to experience the
You gotta live your life, man.
So I went so my sister's Puerto Rican, sister-in-law, my brother's wife, Jason's wife, she's Puerto Rican. So she sent me a list of things I need to eat. And I'm at one restaurant had 4 of the 5. So I'm like, yeah, this, that. And then I ordered red snapper. You missed my Instagram stories.
Oh, I see. No, I did see that one with the face on it.
Yeah.
Because you put it on your main page.
Oh yeah.
Did you still eat that?
So what I was
How could you
doing,
eat something with a face?
listen, it was looking at me. I just felt like it
He's
was
just
like,
looking at you like,
this is what you want to do to me? That's everything you've been through? So I closed my eyes and was picking it off. Flames.
really?
Yes, but every time I opened my eye, and then I felt like even though my eyes closed, it was looking at me. I was like,
The crazy thing about seafood is it can be good, but it can turn you off really quick. That's like the same thing I did with that Dungeness crab when I took the roof off. And I was like, oh, I haven't been able to eat crab since.
Let me tell you, I got a question.
Sorry.
Fish be living in the ocean, which is salt water. Why they ain't pre-seasoned? Y'all been marinating your whole life. Y'all been living up in the saltwater marinade. Why y'all don't come? I should just be coming to fry you up. You want me to just simmering in the juice in the ocean?
That's a very valid question.
Why I gotta do anything to
What's the water even doing? No, because there's water in it, so it rinses it off.
But it's brining. It's basically brining. It's up in there swimming.
No, and when you get in the salt water, you taste it, you be like, ugh.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like,
That's just be the ocean is just a big crock pot.
it ain't nothing but a big old man. It's brining all day long. Why do I have to add anything to it? And I'm upset about it. And also, I've been trying to lower my salt intake. I've been trying to because I don't want to have high
Salt
blood
makes me
pressure.
retain water like a
You
mother.
sound like somebody's auntie. You know what about feet?
My feet's bled.
I gotta sit down and get some salt and soak. So anyway, back to what I was being ridiculous about.
Right.
There was this chocolate cake on the room service menu, and I just couldn't stop.
Are you eating in the bed? That's when you know you're off the rails. If you're eating in bed,
Toesies off. I mean, Toesies wiggling. Melissa, I was.
did you hit the gym once? Okay, we still got this on? Okay.
I don't even look at it. Something about being on vacation, I just eat the food. Like,
You should, and you deserve it.
tostones. Let me tell you, Puerto Rican food
Tostones.
is, it's like a fried plantain. Plantain? I don't know.
You
you know.
worldwide delicacies.
Bruh, Puerto Rican food is legit. I was eating, man, first of all, you need to go to Puerto Rico.
Absolutely.
Um,
Where is it?
Puerto Rico
Is it by Mexico?
in the Atlantic Ocean. It's off.
You know what I've realized the more I fly, I am geographically challenged.
Yes, we told you we were flying to Canada, and you said, how far is it? We said it's 17 hours. And you were like, oh. Like, don't you realize you can fly to Japan in 17 hours? You literally were like, Toronto. You really thought Toronto was 17 hours?
Because I think because Canada's not a state of ours.
All right, so here's Puerto Rico, Florida, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico.
Where's Jamaica?
Jamaica's like right in the Caribbean, which is right south.
Was I stupid for thinking that Jamaica was in Africa? I thought it was a long time ago. I mean, I know it's not now, so I'm not saying I thought that now. But
How long ago did you think Jamaica?
a year or two. I just felt like it, and maybe it was an ignorant thing because
How did you feel like? Do you know how far Africa is?
I know now. Yeah.
Okay, so here's Florida.
I know.
Cuba. No.
Don't be shaking your head at me, girl. You'll get grounded.
His daughter is Jamaica right here. Then people be going to Jamaica from
I know, but it's like all. I don't even want to say what I was about to say because
No, say it.
I'm saying it's all black people that live there. I just thought it was Africa.
Okay, so you want to know an interesting story. Maybe you don't know this. Maybe you do. So you ever wonder why like Dominicans are dark skinned, can be as dark skinned as us?
Why?
Because when the black people were taken from Africa, so here's the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, so here's Africa. Way over
It's
there.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know
What is your deal,
I didn't know
bro?
what you were saying. Okay, go ahead.
What is your
Okay,
deal?
go ahead. I didn't know. I was just
Okay,
thinking
so-
we're politically correct. Okay, whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
When we were stolen from Africa,
Okay, we
which
were
was taken over here. So the slave trade, basically these boats, the ride over to the United States was called Middle Passage.
Okay.
A large amount of slaves died during this. Like books, if you read, it was like bottom of the bottom of the boat, just chained on the ground. It's terrible. Right?
Wow.
So the part in Black Panther where he said, "Bury me in the ocean where my ancestors." That's what he's talking about. Middle Passage, right?
Okay.
So the reason you have black people in all these places is they would basically stop here, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and then keep going. So
some people would like fall off.
No. They would sell them. Haiti, all these islands, Haiti, Dominican Republic, all that stuff. Like Haiti was a big place. They had a big revolution as well. And then the United States. So that's why you have black people.
Oh, so the black people would come there, but then they'd be inoculated with the culture of the Dominican Republic.
Sometimes you say words that are wrong, and sometimes you're so right. I don't even know if you're right or wrong.
No, it's definitely right. Kiara's right with that, right?
Inoculated? Can you spell it?
Inoculated.
You know how when you feel like you can't spell, like you can't even get enough letters in for Google to know.
Inoculated, you just said it. You just said inoculate.
Oh, you say inoculated.
Yeah, that's what I said.
treat it as a person or animal with a vaccine to produce immunity against a disease.
Absolutely.
That's what you meant?
Absolutely wrong. Okay. Well,
Americans are traditionally terrible at geography, though.
Right.
So anyway, back to Puerto Rico.
So
Puerto Rico's in Atlantic time, if you didn't know that. So it's 4 hours past where we are, and it's beautiful. We spent.
How was the weather?
It was actually kind of cold.
Cold?
It was like 70, 80, but it was like kind of San Francisco, you know, it'd be like hot
but cold. Because of the water?
The breeze because of the water, you know. So I took my kids. This was the one thing that was great. So we had a speaking engagement. So the one thing that sucked, this is why I always be messed up with the gym, is because the time travel, like the not time travel, but the time zone switch, be messing with you. So Puerto Rico's 4 hours from our time zone, right? So we flew overnight Wednesday. Okay. We get to Puerto Rico like 2 o'clock.
So it's
Thursday.
Would have been 10 here.
Yes. Okay. 2 o'clock Thursday. But it was too late in the day to like go to sleep, so we just basically kicked it all day. Ordered room service. This is a lot of that, by the way. I was looking at my credit card bill. I was like,
y'all was just doing the money.
Yes.
Is it industrialized? Like, do they have like McDonald's and different stuff like? No, I'm just saying the park where you were at. Okay.
So pretty much McDonald's everywhere, by the way.
Right.
But Puerto Rico is part of the United States,
right.
territory of the United States.
Yeah.
So yes, there's a McDonald's there, and where we were at is a McDonald's almost anywhere. So first day we didn't do nothing. So then our speaking engagement on Friday morning, which is our first night of sleep, we have to be at the venue at 8 o'clock. So that's 4 o'clock in the morning our time.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. And like an idiot, I fell asleep at 7, right?
Puerto Rico 3 o'clock time, our time.
Yes, right?
So you probably got up at 10, which is 2 o'clock in the morning.
So I'm like, as I'm sleeping, I'm like waking up, I'm like, no, at this point, you just have to sleep all night. Right. Like, if you wake up now, you're just gonna be up. So I wake up, I couldn't sleep anymore. So I'm up till 5 o'clock in the morning, Puerto Rico time. Then 7:30, I gotta get up to get dressed, or it's supposed to be up at 7:30. We end up being a little bit late. We get there by 8:30. So then we speak and all that stuff, and instead of taking a bath or taking a nap, we go and take my kids. We haven't shown this video yet because we're doing it for a vlog. Okay. We took my kids to Pigeon Park. Remember Home Alone 2? The Lady by all the birds?
The pigeons?
Basically, they have a section of Puerto Rico that's a pigeon park. People outside sell you like crazy amount of bird seed for $5. And you can feed these pigeons. It's literally like hundreds of them. And they are climbing on you, pecking. It was. They're on JoJo's head. They're like,
really?
Yeah, the hoodie on.
It's not scary. Can't they bite you?
It's terrifying. Like they're eating out of your hand, but it just feels like they're biting. And that many birds around you just freaks. And then I'm thinking like bird flu. I'm like,
what sneezes on
disease. Huh?
What if one sneezes on you? Then you catch the bird flu.
I have bird flu. Then you have bird flu. We all dead.
You know.
So, but we did it anyway. And it was just cool to have my kids. Because at this age, my kids are nearly impossible to impress.
Right.
Everything is cringe.
They like that though.
Oh, they had the time of their life.
I thought they would have been scared, but no.
No, they were definitely scared. Absolutely scared, but it was fun.
I see JoJo doing something on one of your videos. He's just like such a kid down the hill. I was like, man, I want to be a kid again.
Listen, so we walked up. That's called El Morro. It's like a Spanish fortress, and I'm like a complete history nerd. I am. So this is like built, but history specifically. Right. Like I studied a lot of war history. So this fortress was built.
But you having that, saying that you're into history, that's a skill that you have.
It is a skill.
It's a skill that you share with me on this podcast. Yeah. I really, really appreciate it. Now, speaking of Skillshare actually is an online learning community for the creator in all of us. They have thousands of classes in photography and creative writing to design, productivity, and more. Their classes are on demand so you can learn at your own place. Get inspired, join a class, and create something you'll love. Now, join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare and get 2 months free when you sign up at Skillshare.com/RR. That's 2 whole months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Get started today by heading to Skillshare.com/RR to sign up. That's Skillshare.com/RR to sign up. Okay, we're halfway through the show. We have been doing this lately on these shows. Let's stick to the topic.
Man, this is the topic whatever we want it to be. Okay. We get to the awards later. Ain't nobody care.
Did you eat any frijoles there? Those are beans.
Frijoles?
That's beans, right?
Yeah, I did. Rice and beans, tostones, a lot of plantains, fish. Lobster tacos.
You were there for 2 days, Kevin.
Spaghetti bolognese, a lot of salmon, steak, and fries. I was going ham.
Well,
I was supposed to work out today, but
just don't be one of those people, because you know what I know I'm gonna get sick of in a couple of weeks. Everybody saying 2020 is a year for vision. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. I just know. Are you gonna be that guy who's like, for the first 10 days, are you gonna be in the gym for like 4 hours a day?
I've already been in the gym since mid-October. I'm not gonna do 4 hours a day. I realized we were talking to Spice about it. Mm-hmm. It's more of a daily thing.
He really gave us the blueprint on how to do this.
And we were like, man, shut up though.
Yeah, but he did it.
But he didn't go vegan. He went vegetarian. But I'm not doing that either.
Right.
You just went to Burger King, and I was like,
Side note: did you know that tilapia is not a real fish?
I just found that out.
Did you know that broccoli is
man-made? And oranges.
What is happening?
Oranges are a crossbreed between a lemon and a citron. They're not. They were crossbreed. I mean, they're not like scientifically made.
I guess I never even stopped to think where would it even. Because I've never seen broccoli growing anywhere.
No.
So somebody just made that up.
That's them birds.
That's just crazy to me. So tilapia is fake and broccoli is real.
Is it fake?
Yes, it's not a real fish.
What does that mean?
I don't even know.
Somebody told me that, and I was like, oh, really? But I didn't really know.
Tilapia used to be fire.
I saw this video of somebody squeezing tilapia. Tilapia is the common name for nearly 100 species of cichlid fish from the... Okay, too many letters. I don't want to...
And I heard that the fish that they use for fillet of fish is like almost extinct.
That's cod.
It's cod?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay,
all right, 2019 Righteous and Ratchet Awards. This is where we are going to nominate some people for some Righteous Awards and some Ratchet Awards because that's what we do. First off, who do you nominate for the most ratchet?
Well, we just got to pick the winners.
Okay.
Let's just pick the winners. I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of nominations.
Okay, cool. All right. So, for most ratchet person of the year, I think it clearly has to be Antonio Brown. Did you see him on his Instagram Live over the weekend?
Nah, I didn't see him.
Police came to his house. He was kicking his baby mom out. He was putting up something that said "No more white women in 2020."
I saw that tweet.
He used to be the #1. You do understand this is not like a long time. He was the #1 receiver in the world in September. He still is right now. Of right now, he's the best receiver.
Oh.
He's just not playing because he's acting the way that he is. So I would absolutely. We don't have to have the same people. We can just say who's ours. So I just think Antonio Brown and it's starting to make me really feel like there might be something more on the horizon because
Montez perfect, man.
Yeah, and a lot of people are actually saying that, but it just seems like why anybody that would throw away that kind of money, like he had to be quiet for 3 days to make it to the Tuesday, and he would have collected $29 million. He got to putting people on this. I just something is wrong. So, but he still is the most ratchet person.
I can't think of anybody else who had more antics than him. And his ratchetness cost him
millions.
And the career. I don't think
he'll never play at this point. Never.
But also it's the NFL.
No. I think this is. Plus, you did that to the Patriots. Like they're like almost like the last stop. Like once you kind of burn that bridge, and I mean, why would anybody get him? You know, he's just gonna act in this manner.
Yeah.
It's just. I don't want to use the C word. I don't want to say crazy because I'm starting to think there might be some mental health issues there or whatever. But he's still the most ratchet person.
I'm with you.
19.
I'm with you.
Who do you got for your most righteous person?
What is that qualifying?
Just somebody that's just been dope all the way around, just doing the right thing.
Let me see the whole list real quick before I pick. Righteous.
Most righteous person of the year, album of the year, best new artist, favorite memory, favorite movie, New Year's, Rezo, favorite meme, favorite
most righteous person. Who was the most lit person in 2019? Who's yours? I'll just copy that.
I would say, no, you're not gonna copy mine.
If you say Drake,
no.
Okay. But did you see Drake yesterday? Somebody asked who invited you.
And he just looked like the nerd.
I'm Drake.
But I'm Drake though. I would say most righteous person for me, and I know it's gonna sound biased, but I do not care. Nick Cannon. Let me tell you why. For what the level of respect I had for his work ethic before running Wild 'N Out, you know what I'm saying, being the head of Nickelodeon, you know, being the Masked Singer, different things, all that. To now he has a nationally syndicated radio show. He's about to have another one. He's just working at a clip that I've never seen. It's so inspirational. And the thing that's so dope about him, when I went to Wild 'N Out, he still got the same people on the cat, like the production crew that shot the pilot with him 15 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he employs the same people. So yeah, I would say Nick Cannon, man. Shout out to the bro, Nick. Nick Cannon's my what, man? He's my most righteous.
Funny, man.
Who would you say?
Man, I'm trying to. You know what? This is just random, but I don't care. Regina King. And here's why.
Regina King, because we have to make sure we know, because every time I had a crush on Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
So Regina King is the actress from Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, specifically, she had Bill Street to talk, and right now I'm watching The Watchmen. And the reason I moved this up to 4 o'clock today.
Is that show that good? I've known you for some years. You've never pushed a shoot for a TV show ever.
Let me tell you what.
Is that good?
Fire.
And she's in it?
She is the lead actress in the show. She is amazing in it. She is perfect. And tonight's the season finale.
So this has been a whole season of this? I haven't seen none of it?
No, you have. And I only started watching it like last week. I literally caught up on HBO Go, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
What's the premise of the show?
So, do you remember the Watchmen movie?
Yeah, with the dude that didn't have the drawers on?
Yeah.
That was just weird. I'm like, man, give him some drawers. Give him some briefs.
Basically, I mean, it's kind of similar to Batman, I guess. Like these people,
I remember the
they're
movie,
vigilantes. They're
right.
vigilantes, but the one dude, the blue dude, you talking about, old Crip Cuz, he becomes actually a superhero. Like he gets literally, science fiction. He gets locked in an intrinsic generator, and he becomes like a god named Dr. Manhattan. But
and they made a TV show about these characters?
OG Crip Cuz, yeah. But apparently the TV show might be better than the movie, people are saying. But be that as it may, it's set in Tulsa, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of wow, man, what? Oh,
really?
Oh,
and it's not like overly comic book.
No, it's solid. It might be my favorite show of 2019.
And is that her performance? And is that she's most righteous of the years?
She can. I
I'm
need to see how old
episode.
Regina King is, because I realized she came into my life as Craig's sister in Friday.
She came into my life at Boys in the Hood. That lets you know. But they were both Ice Cube movies.
She sure was in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, that's why I said Boys in the Hood. She was drinking a 40.
Okay, and then she came into my life in Boys in the Hood. I can't remember that. She's
Kiara has never seen Boys in the Hood. Have your kids seen Hood movies?
Let me tell you something. She shouldn't have seen it. Boys in the Hood came out in 1990.
She was born in 2005.
When were you born?
2005.
Most of us are not watching movies that came out 15 years.
But would you let your son? Would you watch old hood movies with your sons? Because I was like,
I probably wouldn't mind.
When she told me she hadn't seen Boys in the Hood, I'm like, oh, we gotta watch it now. Write a passage.
Did she like it?
We haven't watched it. I just found out today.
Oh, okay. So hold on. I want to check how old Regina King was when Boys in the Hood. So Boys in the Hood came out in 1990. Regina King was born in 1971.
She's 8 years older than me. She's 48.
She's 19 years old when Boys in the Hood came out.
Hey.
And she's been great. She did both voices in freaking Boondocks. Huey and Riley.
And she can do a lot. Like, she has a lot of range. Did you see her show 7 Seconds on Netflix?
Yes.
I thought that was
She won either Emmy or Golden Globe for that.
I didn't like the ending of the show, but
yeah.
I liked what she did to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's perfect. Perfect. I love her, and she's just, and maybe I'm being a prisoner of the moment because the season finale is right now. But yes, I 100% agree. Okay.
And I would definitely honorable mention Issa Rae. Issa Rae and Lena Rafe. Rafe. I love what she did.
What did Issa do this year that made you excited?
Just the fact that I seen her in that preview and she's doing like leading actress
the
stuff.
photograph?
And the shout out to Issa's. Very, very attractive young lady.
In 227, Regina King.
Oh, she's been acting her whole life.
I saw
her. She was in 227. Whatever happened to Calvin from 227?
He picked me up in the Uber when I got I don't know. Hold on. What, am I tripping about? Okay, so her first film was 1991.
What was her first?
227, Brenda, 1985. So
she was born in 71. She's got a. She was young.
She's 14. 107 episodes of 227. I totally forgot.
Oh, she probably still getting them checks.
Oh, yeah. That comes on TV One somewhere. Okay, so there's.
All right, so what is your favorite album of the year? Ooh.
This is easy for me. Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby. It is a masterpiece. Work of art. It is my most played album of 2019. It is perfect. I listen to it all the time. I listen to it when I'm flying. I listen to it when I'm shaving my head. I met her twice. Met her in 2018 when they invited me to YouTube Black. They did not renew the invitation for 2019. I've been not getting invited to stuff all year.
Did we get invited back to the TBS thing, did we? The next year?
Nope.
Dang.
Didn't get invited. People
I remember last year, yeah, we remember.
So, but I met her at Essence Fest. We actually bought her a drink, I think. Oh no, that was Jackie Anna. But anyway, met Ari in person a couple times, and that album is perfect. in all of its ways. My favorite album, by the way, and it's not even close.
Really?
It is not even close. I love that album. Listen to it this morning.
Okay. I can rock with
Perfect.
that. I think I can actually encompass these next two into the same one. What's my favorite album of the year and best new artist? Same person.
The Baby.
The baby. Kirk. That album, Kirk, I mean, just because of the degree of difficulty, I mean, this is a young dude that's, I got put on to, this is the crazy thing. I got put on to The Baby back in 2018, toward the end, so like the end of last year. And I remember when I went to his Instagram at the time, he had like 465,000. He wasn't even crazy. His videos weren't crazy. So now to a year later, and then like I just went to his Instagram the other day, he's like at 9 million. That the bop song with the Jabberwockies, it's just
that was great.
Did you see the viral video of him with the girl that was in the store? She was like, "Oh my God!"
He
jumped up. How do you not like this guy? How do you just
know she can catch you,
bruh?
And she had him easy. She like, "I got you, little baby,
bro." And it's like he's a gangster rapper, you know what I'm saying? But it's like he has character, like. And
did you see when he couldn't perform in the show?
And he did the show on FaceTime?
FaceTime, and then he gave everybody free tickets to a show that they had.
That's and then when you see his shows and just the people in there,
I'd go to a Baby concert with you. I would.
Let's go to a Baby. Come on, I'll pay for the tickets.
It's not that.
I want you.
It's raucous. I'm not a big fan of raucous. I like smooth jazz. I don't like a lot of loud noise. I like loud noise of people doing this a lot. Hey, I don't like too many AAs.
Nah, I need AA. And you know he dropped 2 albums this year. And he might drop a 3rd. If he drops a 3rd, GOAT. Nobody's ever dropped 3 albums in 1 year.
Didn't DMX have 2 back?
Yeah, 2.
But they were 2 number ones, right?
Yeah, he did it.
Was The Baby's number 1?
Both of them.
Were they?
Kirk is a really good album. And that song, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm going to give you my only 2 problems with The Baby.
What's the Baby?
The
Jetson made another one.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. That. And he don't switch up his flow.
He be switching it up.
He do not. He said I'm going to switch it up and then did it. I'm going to switch my flow. I'm going, baby. But I like him. Right. And here's my thing. And this is why this is nitpicky. Almost all rappers don't switch up their flow or their content. It's kind of hard. You rap how you rap. Mm-hmm. The beat selection of them all sounding the same. You can switch that up though.
But see, he's doing the same thing that I think people criticize Tyler Perry for. You find your base, you feed your base. If your base likes that, feed your base.
No disrespect. And I'm telling you, nitpicky. Right. And him being, you know what somebody said, Jethro Jenkins said this, and I think it's true. He makes being famous look fun.
He does.
A lot of celebrities don't look like they enjoy it.
He looks like you don't ever see him tripping. He's going back and forth with fans.
Yeah, he's giving back. All people's videos of him are him enjoying life, and that
Cardi B be pulling up ready to fight people.
But she be having fun too. But she goes back and forth. Right. He be just like, it looks fun. He got the grill. He's just happy, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, he'll beat up Cold Cash in the Gucci store or kill a dude at Walmart. Don't play with the baby.
He literally killed somebody.
Yes, but he got them bops.
And he shot that man in a Walmart. And that man dead.
Because he tried to play with him.
Somebody tried to rob him. He shot that man dead.
How about you just leave that guy alone?
Obviously, and he beat somebody up like you
He beat him up, made a video, made some shirts.
And that dude was trying to run away.
He told you, he said it in the songs, you disrespect me and I'll beat you all up in front of your partners and children. Could you imagine getting beat up in front of Liz and the boys?
You can never discipline your kids when you got beat up by the baby. And the baby was way smaller than that. By the way, a smaller side before you go on. Did you see the UFC fight? There was a Make America Great Again guy.
With the dude with the lip?
Talking all that trash. He got his jaw broken.
Oh, no. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about last year. You said guy's lip get beat off?
No.
Dude beat his lip off his face. What happened to the guy yesterday, though?
He just was talking a lot of Make America Great Again trash. And the black dude from Nigeria, he said, I'm going to beat you up with all the strength of my ancestors.
So they're going to have to make his face great again now?
And he ran out. When he lost, he ran out the gym or the arena like, I'm out of here.
Oh, he got beat up and then left?
He left. While they were announcing the other two fighting, he ran out with a broken jaw.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And no, I seen something about that because I guess people are making shirts about it already and selling them out about with him running out.
Oh, yeah.
The crazy thing about it is, speaking of shipping some stuff, we all enjoy buying gifts, especially during the holidays. But no one enjoys overspending on those gifts Find the lowest price is easy if you have Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that automatically finds the best promo codes whenever you shop online.
Yep.
This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
Right.
On over 20,000 sites, such as Amazon, eBay,
Uh-huh.
and more. Now, I recently saved $20 myself when I bought my daughter a makeup storage kit. Well, she picked it out, and I bought it because there were so many to choose from. Didn't you love it, Kiara?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, right? So great. Now listen to this. If you're buying gifts this holiday season, then you need Honey. If you're not, you probably know someone who is, so do them a solid and tell them about Honey. Honey can help make sure that you're getting the best price for Honey can help make sure that you're getting the best price for whatever you're buying. It's free to use and installs in just 2 clicks. Get Honey for free. Join honey.com/RR. That's joinhoney.com/RR.
RR.
Okay, so who's your best new artist?
Best new artist, that's easy. Late edition.
I thought you were going to say Dope Boy.
No.
Wonder Years?
You've been out for a minute. Add to.
Who?
Jim Crow the musical. You
Oh,
need
the one that
Yes,
Tony Baker just
the one
put.
that Tony Baker put me
That
on.
really got you riled up and in a frenzy.
I just really enjoyed
What's
it.
his name again? Give him a plug.
Add
Uh-huh.
-2.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The album's called Jim Crow the Musical. And just heard it last
What's
week.
your favorite song?
Here's the thing about it. I listened to the album straight through. You know how I feel
No
about
skips?
no skips.
Don't play.
You know how I feel about straight through albums. I don't even have a
Even the
favorite.
Blueprint from Jay-Z has one skip. Hola, Obito. And I don't like it so much. So this guy has no skips?
No skips though. I listened to
I'm
the
going to listen
album.
to it now because you said this.
Hold on, let me tell you which. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That's my. You know what? I'm gonna. You know what? It's our show. I'm gonna see if this is on YouTube.
Give us a plug.
Wow, this is all in one. Talk about something while I try to. Pull
Okay.
this up.
In other music, so side note, you know who's kind of like, I don't know, man. You know Blueface had that situation with that guy. He was like ripping him for buying a house for his mom before he got a chain.
Yes.
Now he was like online, kind of like berating Shiggy.
I
saying
saw
if you-
that.
So it's like,
right
bro,
when I
and
landed.
man, it's like, bro, what makes you the authority to just walk around? Like, you're a new artist still, my guy, and we're not talking about none of your
Are we
music.
really talking about?
It's just like, and I like the guy, I like his music, but it's like, bro, stop just trying to tell everybody everything. Like, ugh, just chill out.
Tell people what you think.
Like, why because you're not saying nothing positive? Like, how can,
Blueface your boy?
I love his music, but I don't like that. Like, he's saying that a comedian, I mean, because you know that's gonna be sensitive to me. I'm a comedian. I'm trying to rap. I'm no boy. It's like you're saying that, but Lil Duval had the #1 single in the country. He's a comedian.
He sure did.
So what are you saying? So it's just okay. But anyway, go ahead. What we got?
Should I play it at the end?
Let's
Let's just
just
play it.
struck, man. Give us, man. Yeah,
If we
it's
get
all
struck,
good.
we get struck, man. I don't care about it. I'm trying to think of which one I like because I just be playing them through. I don't know which one is which.
This is my first time hearing it.
This one. Let's see this one. Oh, come on, man.
All right, Kev, you running everything.
It's playing, but it ain't playing.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Man, this has some N-words in it. It's explicit. This is the Ratchet.
Somewhere between the corner stores and churches, I found gangsters of God being guided by the Son, is and Jesus and Nas. I was 12. It ain't hard to tell less it's 12. I knew 12 disciples. Then 12 was a rifle. It's a cycle. For my circle started smoking squares, the barber said you better shape up while you can. Now, man, understand. Black boys don't live long. We live fast. Niggas have drive and still grass. Somewhere between the trees and the dirt. Niggas in the earth.
Whole album.
Cheese on our chips to get in cheese on the first. Mama, she was working up at Dulles next to broccoli. I'm dribbling, pretend I'm sitting hard away.
Woo! Told you, bro. Whole album.
Okay.
That feels good.
I can't stop it. At this point, I have to let it play.
Let it rock. That's the joy about having your own show. We do what we want.
If we get struck, we just get struck.
What's the man's name again? Shout him out again.
Add two.
Add two.
Add two.
Second verse. Let's go.
I was feeling low, then my friends started getting hot. None of the feelings when they need to feel alive. Cause they kind of bitches, so I guess it's bad timing. In the city living, I go to sleep to the sirens. Writing on these walls, lovers and friends behind them. Ain't no team seeing me, figure there's no lying, writing Chucky letters just to tell them keep your head up. Couldn't let them down, so that's why I never let up. The way that shit is set up, they don't wanna see you shine. Rather sit you to the side, but when you fit to lead the line,
Woo!
they never change. That's the only way you get it, man. Asking don't get much, ask the homeless man. Trying to get control of my life, I was depressed. Mama's
Oh, snapping.
my grandma had dementia, now she losing her mind. And then my uncle had cancer, and he losing the fight. I try to find a reason to smile, but ain't much to laugh at. They'll start pulling some names like it's a grab bag.
Oh, it's in that frozen.
There you go. So make sure y'all get that, man. That's my guy. I don't know him yet, but that's my guy. Okay. Nothing to do with the live. We just got to keep going.
Okay. Oh, but the other one's still going.
Still going on the man. We don't have Joshy. Don't know how to go, but it's fine. We'll just finish strong.
Okay.
You feel me? They got sound, but they like we back up right now.
We're back up?
Back up right now.
We got through. Okay, cool. All right. Now, what was your favorite memory of 2019?
Favorite memory?
I'll go first, because it's easy for me.
Okay.
Favorite memory for me was you taking me on tour with you. Seriously, man. Like, I'd never been on tour. You gotta see, you gotta listen to the levels.
Okay.
I had a fear of doing stand-up again. Mm-hmm. And you helped reintroduce me and help find my confidence by putting me on sold-out stages. And you were really you take a lot of chances on me these days. Our whole friendship. So, even though I was only doing, 7 minutes, still, 7 minutes can feel like a lifetime when you're on that stage. So just being able to go, just a place I got to go to Amsterdam, you know what I'm saying, outside the country. It was my first time going out the country. Mm-hmm. It was just really cool. Yes, and now, London. If you notice now, I'm doing a lot more stuff. I'm doing shows like every other day now. So it was because of that. Thank you for doing that, because you didn't ever do that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So shout out to that. That was my favorite memory of the year. What was your favorite?
My favorite memory of the year was the London show specifically, because Joe was having a hard time with us traveling, and Josh.
I got a little emotional backstage.
I can feel it well over here. Right. Josh caught that moment on camera where he was sitting there just having the time of his life.
That picture, he was just laughing.
Man, I was just like, whew, Jesus. Because with your kids, man, bro, let me tell you what, having kids made me realize I gotta go easy on my parents, because we don't know what we be doing. I don't know how you feel. I'd be like, man, here goes nothing.
Exactly.
I'm just hoping for the best. I have no idea if I'm doing a good job or not.
There's no grading system for a parent.
No, my
kids how does the kid turn out?
That's it. So I be trying hard. You just hope you're doing the right thing as far as your discipline, strictness to fun level. But for that moment in time when he had a rough time and then he had a good time, and that picture, it was just
that picture was everything. I just remember that whole show just as a whole too. That was definitely a good one, man. Man.
We keep bouncing me out, man.
All right. Favorite movie of the year.
This is kind of tough.
This is kind of easy for me. Instant classic, Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim. Kiara, you want to see it again today? We're going to see it again today.
Are you?
Man, that movie was amazing. The more I thought about it, Kiara, you like that movie?
Yeah.
What you like about it?
I like the
Talk
whole
about
plot. I like the whole plot about it.
You like how they acted and like how it was shot too?
I knew it was gonna happen, but when it happened, it still made me sad.
See, she was crying at the end too. We was all in. So I think that was really, really a great movie. Shout out to Lena Waithe.
Waithe, you keep saying it like she's that car.
Okay, well, shout out to Lena Waithe. I didn't mean any disrespect, but that was, to me, I'm gonna go watch it again, and I just felt like she was really in her bag in that movie. So
for me, I enjoyed Avengers Endgame because it was like the culmination of everything. It wasn't my favorite movie. Actually, I think the movie I enjoyed the most was probably Dolomite.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I was inspired more than anything.
It spoke to your spirit.
Yeah, and there's I saw a lot of movies. Obviously, I see a lot of movies every year. I'm just scanning through I liked I liked a lot of them.
Aladdin was cool. John Wick 3. I've never seen any of the John Wicks.
John Wick was great, but that's that type of movie that my favorite. Irishman was that much longer. I think Dolomite is my name. Probably had the most enjoyableness because I was inspired.
Yeah, and it was really good. And it's like seeing Eddie back in that element.
Bag,
Are you excited about Bad Boys coming out next month?
Is it next month? January? That's when they're not sure about movies.
I don't have high hopes for this.
What are you not expecting, or what are you expecting?
I don't trust Fat Martin.
Martin
And I say this as a joke. People get mad at me when I say that, but I'm fat
Martin's been a
too.
little bit bigger for a while though.
I just
He's
think
kinda
that
bigger than the second Bad Boy.
I just think that you can't wait that long in between your sequels. Like
I don't
you know the
think he
first,
wanted-
but you know the first Bad Boys came out in '95.
Yeah.
The second one came out in '03. It's 2019. Now's the time for
So were
this.
you checking for a Bad Boys movie in 2009?
So what would make you think I'm checking for it now?
The length of separation.
I don't even remember I would have to go back and watch the original Bad Boys. I don't even remember everything now.
You know, Mike Lowry was young, cool, and dressed nice.
You know what I am excited about?
What?
That Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan movie.
Oh, now you.
I think Michael B. Jordan is gonna make me eat crow. He looks like he's in that bag. He must have watched the episode.
Jamie looks Oscar noteworthy already for that movie, and I ain't even seen a trailer for it.
Yeah, it definitely.
What was your favorite? I know this ain't on there. What was your favorite streaming show this year?
It might be the one that I'm watching now.
What?
The Good Place. I have fallen in. Remember I told you I thought it was trash?
Did you finish the first season?
Yes.
And
Great.
then you were like,
The twist, I was like, ah! And that show is really well written.
it is.
It's full of,
It is.
it's punch heavy.
It's good.
So,
that show kind of had me in my sadness.
I
I'm like,
rock-
man, can I write at this level?
Dog,
You know what I realized when I got to chill about it? We're not understanding. That is not one person writing.
Oh, no.
It is a group of writers. Nobody
No,
can
that's
write
not
that
one
well
person writing.
alone, and that's what I mean. Of course, you got a head writer and the showrunner and all that stuff. But there's a lot of people being funny and adding. You know, like when we used to be at ADD, punching stuff up. It's
Right.
like our best scripts, our best stuff was all punched up.
It's all.
So I need to get
collaborative.
easier on myself and realize if I had the money to hire the best writers in the world,
Right.
and I had a good
And you're
premise,
not just out here banging out scripts every day.
and I'm not banging.
I had to realize that when I started to write stuff. I was like, well, here we go. I haven't done this in a while. What's a joke? I don't even sit there like,
So
But-
my streaming show is Tide.
What's it? Tide? What's it about?
Tide. The
Watchmen?
Watchmen.
Oh, you mean it's Tide, like two people. I thought the name of the show was
How
Tide.
many minutes are left?
Yeah, how many minutes?
No, it's a joke because I'm
Oh,
tired of you. The Watchmen.
But that's not
Actually, Tide
streaming.
three.
That's not streaming.
Yeah, it is.
It's on HBO.
Dang, you're right. You're right. Okay, shoot. I was streaming it. That's why. Okay, then it's Tide. Actually, The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Star Wars
They?
show. Huh?
Is it a show about the casino?
That's a man. Like, why are you doing it? Why are all your jokes not looking?
I don't know.
What's happening? You still? Did everything go okay while now?
No. Well, I didn't say that joke back. I'm trying to get the fire back.
Your jokes. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Guys, Mandalorian.
That was.
Shut up!
Mandalorian and
Nobody don't know what the
morning-
Mandalorian is.
The Mandalorian is Star Wars nerd
It's a
stuff.
show. Is it on Apple?
It's on Disney Plus. The
Okay.
reason I have Disney Plus.
Well, what about that other show you were telling me about on Apple that you
The
like
morning
so
show.
much? Oh, that's
the,
what
but the thing, I think the one that edges the Mandalorian above is me, I got my kids on it. So like me and Joe be like, bro, don't watch it without me. So last
that's
night
dope.
in Puerto Rico, he was like, did you watch it? And I was like, nah. He's like, man, did you? And I was like, nah, man. And Zay hadn't watched it, so we literally sat in our room. And Melissa watched that episode too.
But
And we sat in there and watched.
I guess my confusion with that comes, how do you make a TV show about Star Wars?
Okay, so The Mandalorian. Do you watch Star Wars? How much do you know about it?
I watched it when I was a child, but as an adult,
Okay.
I know nothing.
So there's a bounty hunter that's famous in Star Wars. This show is a spin-off about the people like him. Like
Okay.
it's basically it's a gunslinger show. I mean,
is it like an expensive show, like how they spend the money on the movie?
$120 million. Each episode is $12 to $15 million. And they're usually between 30
For a TV show?
35 and 45 minutes.
To stream on Disney? Disney got that bag. My God.
But you know how many Disney movies have made $1 billion?
10 to 12 million in episodes?
No. 12 to 15 million an episode.
That's insane.
Game of Thrones is crazy.
How,
like
is
that.
it an hour at least?
30 to 45 minutes. Well, you think about an hour of TV
It's
is
48.
45,
Yeah,
like a
48
drama.
to 52.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they should have no commercial.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing about Disney, bro. You need to have something that people have to come to watch your streaming platform for.
But you have the catalog. The catalog's not enough.
Are you checking for DuckTales?
Well,
It was all fun to be like, I would watch, but you're not really finna fire up DuckTales and
so is that like the
movie.
show that's like leading the charge for them?
That's absolutely. So now they got the Star Wars movie coming out Friday, so they're releasing the Mandalorian episode on Wednesday. Star Wars has a really intricate fan base. They love it. It's $5. People like me, like, if you don't like Star Wars, you'll like the Mandalorian. Every episode has a fight scene. space, guns.
With the glow sticks?
No lightsabers. Guns. That man said glow sticks. They got a Baby Yoda in there. It's really enjoyable.
Everybody, I keep seeing the Baby Yoda pop up everywhere.
It's good, bro. Like, listen, it's not the most like twisted turns, but it's just a very entertaining watch.
It's a good story that's being told.
Good enough story to keep.
As long as you got a good story, I'm on.
Yeah, it's not like what? It ain't like that. Like it's not. It's designed to be kind of like all ages. Like my kids enjoy it, but then the morning show on Apple Plus is.
And don't they have another show on Apple with that one guy that was Aquaman?
Jason Momoa. I actually just
I feel like he's playing the same person every time. I'm like, and I don't even know if it is, but I'm like, they need to do something about your look. They need to
the way he
give him a cardigan sweater or something. Like,
so the funny thing is, this show is literally. You saw Bird Box, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No. That was Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So
I lied to say
basically,
I did. Everyone else did.
the premise of this show, it's called C. I just downloaded it from my trip to Japan. Something happened in society and everybody in the world is blind except his 2 kids. But he just be looking like he's in Game of Thrones all the time.
But is he blind?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I was just reading the trailer. But he just be looking like Khal Drogo and everything.
I be like, bro, you
I
gotta
be like, bro.
switch your
and
face.
the funny thing is, he had a show on Netflix called Frontier. He looks exactly the same.
It's like his eyes are super loud.
Nobody watched Frontier either, though. And it just went away. It's
that's on Netflix?
Show. Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you. Because if you ain't never heard about it, you're going to laugh because he's going to look exactly the way he looks at all this stuff. The same
way.
Same way.
He can't get away from that face.
I mean,
He's gonna have to do something franchise and let it just keep going.
So now, this is the show C. Now watch me put this in. Josh, could you do something? And look at this
cassette
coat.
Literally the same.
And look at this fur coat from Frontier. Joshua, if you don't put this over, if you don't find these Google images and put them on there, I will physically attack you.
Yeah, and I feel like, he gotta
switch it up.
Side note,
he was so good in Khal Drogo that I'd just be like, man, that's cool.
Did anybody see 21 Bridges?
I ain't seen it yet. You saw it?
No, I want to see if he can survive as a regular person and not a historical
We need
figure.
to watch it. He
Yes.
was a regular person in Black Panther.
No, it was a superhero. It was the first black superhero.
Oh, you mean like just an average person?
I just feel like he just keeps playing really Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall, like.
There was one more, James Brown.
James Brown's like, you put him as a rom-com, it's like, man, what are you doing?
Y'all want to know something? I don't know if this bruised my black heart or not. I didn't know that Black Panther was a comic character before that movie.
No, I didn't know.
You did it?
I thought they had just made it up.
No.
I was like, I thought it was the affirmative action.
Listen, bro, if you didn't have a cartoon when I was coming up, if your character wasn't introduced as a cartoon, I wasn't reading comic books. Because when it came out, people was like, oh, T'Challa. And I was like, to who?
Bro, I don't know if this was just me. The reason why I didn't read comic books, they were too confusing. It was just too much going on.
It was the panels.
It's like, wait.
Read right to left, then I go down.
I mean, like, wait, I missed something, a plot point.
I didn't read comic books like that. I watched comic book cartoons and stuff. Like, I watched Batman, Spider-Man, X-Men, all that. But I wasn't in, I flipped through some in comic book stores when I would just be, like, bored. But I wasn't like, I gotta get issue 17 of the Magnetos. I just wasn't like, nah.
Side note, I finally watched that the movies that made us for Dirty Dancing.
Did you watch Home Alone?
Yes, I watched that first.
Were you inspired?
Oh, yes. John Hughes is my soul.
Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah. But I watched the one with Dirty Dancing. That one was a crazy story, too.
Patrick Swayze tore his ACL almost.
There was a lot of crazy stuff. So I like that show. Side note, you know another thing I realized?
What did you realize?
It's a lot of bad programming on Netflix. You ever just try to pick something and be like, I'm going to give this a shot in 10 minutes and you be like, what is this?
Okay, so let me put you on to something. This ain't on here either. The documentary of the year is on Showtime. I'm gonna pull it up for you. So, do you remember that Baylor kid?
Hold on, let me see your picture for your.
I'm gonna show you. My sister-in-law did that. She thought she was being funny. I said, I'm
gonna show you this too.
I said, so she keeps switching my name and my profile picture on Netflix. Okay, so here's the thing.
Me and Kiara did that to her. I promise you we did.
That's hilarious.
So
the Showtime documentary is called Disgrace. You remember that Baylor basketball player that was shot by his own teammate years ago?
Yeah.
That's what that documentary is on Showtime. Me and Melissa watched it in Puerto Rico, and it's fantastic. So that's the documentary.
Okay.
Let me show y'all the picture of my Netflix. Melissa's sister Monique. She's in my note. She's in my Netflix, and she always changes my profile picture. Yeah. And I just stopped. First, she changed it to Kevin is not funny, like instead of
hilarious.
And then I keep going there, and I was just
different pictures.
And I just eventually was like, bro.
But they have a lot of bad programming on.
You know what I realized about Netflix? They're just a regular network now.
Have you ever had to block anybody
What?
online? Yes.
And they are so for it's like now, just if you just got it on the screen, like if you just put the
Yes.
they're like,
You
don't watch it.
You check it a little bit. So anyway, keep going down your list.
Okay. New Year's resolution.
I don't do New Year's resolution. But if I did, if you lose weight again for the 17th year in a row.
I actually don't have a goal to lose weight anymore because I'm so close to where I want to be. I want to learn balance. I want to just learn because I mean when I look at my life, I just be like, that's my thing that I kind of struggle with. I always do things in excess, whether it's the right or the wrong.
You touch 259, the next time you was at 268.
Oh, it's so frustrating to me. Now I'm just ready to eat bad. Like
It'd be
I don't
so
care anymore.
Debilitating. I'm running out of energy. I was in Puerto Rico this morning. What time is it? 5:30?
5:23.
So we had to get up at 5 o'clock. 4:30 this morning.
This
Puerto Rico,
time?
sorry. It was 1 o'clock in the morning.
And you haven't been asleep since?
No.
Because you can't sleep on that plane.
No. And I'd be, man.
And you came up here and didn't even
Let me
lose a half a
stop
step.
you and tell you about something. My
Tell me.
wife and Joe, so we always split up 2 and 2 in planes when we can't. So it's usually boys and then me and my wife. So my wife and Joe are in the back with a blanket. This plane is freezing. Okay, Zay doesn't have no blanket, so he's freezing. He can't go to sleep. He's looking at me like, man, it's cold, it's cold. Ooh, burr. So he's looking at me, looking back at Melissa like jealousy on the blanket because Melissa and Joe were knocked out with a blanket over their face. So I'm freezing too, but I'm like, oh man.
You gotta be a man.
I'm like, hey man, you want my jacket?
Right.
He said yes. I was like, what do you mean yes?
It's not 18 yet, it's all
He was
good.
like, please. So I take off like,
And you were sitting there like, Bird.
Joe,
What did you expect him to say? He was cold.
I thought he was gonna be like, nah, man, you good.
Nah.
I appreciate it. He was like, yes, I thought you never have. When I tell you he put my hoodie on and was sleeping 2 minutes,
And
and
you
I
was
was
sitting there with the
I
frostbite.
was like, I couldn't sleep. I was.
Why do we do that? It don't make us no warmer. Actually,
Dude, it did make me warm, but I was really looking at him like, how dare you answer in the way that is going to comfort you? It was not out. I was like, you little jerk. How dare you? He was like, thank you, because I was freezing. It was funny. It was, when we were in Puerto Rico, one of the restaurants, now mind you, we get to the airport at 5:30. We're at the gate. They selling cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches, and hot dogs for breakfast. So he's like, let me get a chicken sandwich. And he ate it, and I was like, how was it? He was like, it was clickbait. And I was like, what? He said on the thing, there was a chicken breast. But the sandwich was 3 chicken nuggets or 3 chicken tenders. He was like, y'all lying.
that's hilarious. That's
He said that
clickbait.
sandwich was clickbait, and I was laughing.
That's
at it.
funny.
It was funny, man.
Okay, so that's my only resolution for this year is just to have balance, man. I think that'd be good for me.
That's good. That's good.
Because I honestly felt like 2019, I was talking to Jason about that. I feel like God kind of just let me have a lot of rest.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't have
You
to
was
work.
resting on my
Job.
nerves, that's for sure.
Shut up. So this year I'm ready to hit the ground running. About to start with that movie that we writing. Yeah.
Came on Stage Studios Patreon, man. The people have been supportive. It's funny. We got like 300 Patreons or 500, and I'm about to buy a whole new mic system for game night.
Come on,
Because people had
man.
complained about the sound, and it's because we don't have mics. And with the Patreon, I'm buying. So we got 2 lavs, but I'm gonna buy 4 more, bring the total to 6. I'm gonna cap the game night at 6 people, and we're gonna buy a new mixer and up the content. Because people was like,
Asking you shall receive.
asking you shall receive, man, and y'all help it, because those mics are expensive, bro.
Yeah, and now it's so like you shouldn't have to do everything. yourself.
Absolutely. So if you want to support overall, patreon.com/KevOnStage or KevOnStage.com. We love it, and we put that money to very much good use. Speaking of that, didn't mention this, talked about this on my Patreon, and then over to their Patreon.
You don't be telling me nothing, man.
I didn't tell
You
you.
better tell me something else I don't know. What, Kevin? What don't I know now?
Approved for the new office.
What?
We got it, man.
Shut up!
The Lord says the same.
Really?
With
No, that's a
approval.
big deal. You gotta announce that a little bit different. So you what? You got approved for what?
Approved for the. And let me tell you what, my credit. Let me tell you what's interesting. Credit didn't even come into it.
What?
The realtor guy was like basically at your level of business, like you've been in business. And business is mostly your financials. Them tax
I
returns.
see that. It was like, ah,
them tax
like, you need my
returns.
social?
No, so I wasn't for the security deposit, but the tax returns plus your year-to-date financials. And so if you have bad credit, it doesn't matter because a lot of business owners have bad credit because they be taking out loans in their business and whatever. So all we got to do is wait for the lease and make sure none of that is crazy. But if it ain't, we gonna be.
That was the second one, right? The second one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
And that's the one we gonna grow into. So I promised myself.
Hey.
I told Doe and Greg and Josh, like, bro, we get this office.
I'm
gonna need y'all to work in there. It's expensive.
No, because I was learning. Like you told me at the beginning of the year, you said Doe would come this one, and I just be like, well, whatever. You don't know. You're not my dad, are you? I was like, well, whatever.
I told you because I know you.
Sometimes I'm a Carol, what's happening?
It was low power mode.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like I have to learn the hard way with things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, no, I got this. But when I'm at home, it's just no way to separate it. It's just like, oh, okay, well, here's the bed. I'll take a nap. Here's a sandwich.
I know you were not doing nothing.
I was just saying.
Kiara, can you move that table behind you to the camera side and just plug that, whichever phone says low power mode, just grab one of those iPhone chargers and plug it in.
Thanks, Kiara. You're doing a good job.
You're doing great, kid.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you some money. Shoot, I am gonna give you some money. We would have paid you to do it. Shoot.
Hey, Kiara, look at Uncle Cam out here blessing you.
Take a little $40.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
So make sure you plug that phone in.
Hey, look, you did fine for my first job.
She already spent the money. This ain't number little $40.
No $40.
Do that thing though. What was I talking about?
You're talking about the lease.
Oh yeah. So I want us to go in there and work because I'm paying that much because I usually work from home, and also in my mind I want to separate work from home.
I have to because I won't.
But mine is the other way. I work entirely too much, and I work from
at home.
Bro, I work, bro.
That's very fascinating.
I really,
because I can't work at home.
I love working. I need, and I'm gonna separate it so I can rest
at home
when I get home. Like by 5 o'clock, like I told my kids, like I'm gonna pick you up from school, finish my work regular, and then when I come home, I'm just gonna try and be at home because I mean my home studio, and also my kids want separate rooms. So what was my little home office is gonna be Zay Zay's room now, which is.
And when you think about it, bro, that's really where you and that's where we found our cash at. Like when we was at All Def,
and we have the office. We should make we should make it make more money. So if we have to spend more, we should make it generate more. So that's probably the thing I'm most excited about is growing into that because at least 5 years. Like, boy, you can't mess around with that. We got those type of games. Make the big one. All right, let's finish.
All right, so quick. Favorite meme of the year? I didn't necessarily have a favorite meme.
Sorry to this man.
Which one is that? Oh, Kiki Palmer.
Sorry to this man. Just I could not stop laughing at Sorry to this man.
Okay.
It was so funny. I used it for a long time.
Wasn't I'm Good, Love, Enjoy this year, or was that last year?
I think that was last year. There was another one that was funny.
There's a new one I think is about to go viral with LeBron and his wife yesterday at LeBron's game.
It won't be as big as Sorry to this man, but I was proud of them. I was like, look at y'all little blacks.
I would say for favorite viral video of the year, and I could be being a prisoner of the moment because it's still so brand new in my memory, but OT Genesis. He performed it live. It was on Instagram and he performed it live at some like place. So the shout out to just that.
Easily.
So yeah, 2019's been good. Oh, and just a shout out to. Oh, we'll tell the right pack when we get out. But this is probably going to be one of our last pieces of content for 2019 as far as Righteous and Ratchet. No, we got one more coming. One more episode coming, and then we're shutting it down until the 1st.
No, we're not missing anything.
How many are we doing?
We got one more. This comes out on the 18th.
On the 18th, then we have one on the 25th.
And then one on Christmas. And then we're back on the first. Yeah.
Never mind, I'm stupid.
And then we ain't missing none.
Okay.
But next year, from the 15th through the 1st, we're taking off.
Yeah. So we
That's
all
the
good.
one thing.
When do you go to Japan?
The day after Christmas. Did R. Kelly? I don't know how to hawk that people come out this year.
Huh?
I don't know how to hawk that people.
Oh yeah, that was this year.
Was that this year?
I don't know how to hawk that people.
If that came out this. The year is long.
Side note.
If that came out this year, I'm tripping. They're saying that in the right pack that it came out this year.
That did come out this year.
That was this year.
That's when he was interviewing with Gail. She was like, Robert, sit down.
That could not have been 2019.
That was this year, bro.
You're lying to me.
I am not.
Hold on, right pack. Let me double check y'all. Hold on.
This year.
9 months ago?
Yes.
Can we just play it? I don't know how to hold that, people. What would I hold that? My kids is listening to this.
Hold on, down, people. Hold on, down, people.
I can't believe that was this year. Wow.
Yes,
Oh,
you know
man.
the irony.
What is it?
Tekashi 6ix9ine might be out of jail Wednesday.
Really?
They wrote so many letters on his behalf, like let him go.
Really?
And I don't even feel that bad about it anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because it's like this. He wasn't like a known gangster.
Yeah.
He wasn't into that. He got caught up with the wrong crowd. He started doing too much. He seen the error of his ways, and he said, I'm not really built for this. I'm not as mad at him as most people are.
Wow.
Now, if he was a hardened street criminal and he came from that, then yeah, you just broke the code. But, I mean, he's a kid.
You forgive him?
Forgiving him.
For everything?
I forgive him. I don't necessarily like it, but I don't look at him and
If he listens to
demonize
the
him.
song, you going to be right back.
I never really thought he was a gangster to begin with. I can tell.
He was a wrestler. I'm telling you, a lot of rappers now, they're wrestlers. They're playing a role that a rapper is or whatever, and they're cool with that role, and we are okay with that, and that's all they got to do.
And shout out to Cardi B and Offset. She gave him $500,000 for his birthday.
Does that even really, like, what is
I don't even understand the point of it. If you guys both have money together, like...
She gave it to him cash?
Cash. She put it in the refrigerator. Friends of the podcast.
They're not. Why do you keep saying that?
In my mind. This has been a great episode. We will see you guys next week. Right, Pack? I think we're signing off for everything right now because we out here. You gotta go be with your family.
I'm beat. But we'll see y'all right, Pack. We're going to be shooting...
Are we shooting again this week?
We're shooting again on... Friday,
and we'll let you guys know.
Saturday and Sunday. So
we're shooting Friday and Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, we got bonuses. So we got all types of stuff. Melissa, send the call sheet, man. Check your email. We'll be shooting all this stuff to make sure we're good for the end of the year. Because once you go to Sacramento, I go to Japan. We ain't gonna see each other to the 2020.
But you're gonna FedEx me that shrimp Big Mac though, right?
Yeah, I will. Love y'all. God bless you. Shout out to Kiara, our producer for the day.
Hey!
If you don't put that picture of Jason Momoa in from Sea and Frontier, you gonna meet right and left.
You already know that. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Press stop on both cameras, please, Kiara. You did great.
Yes, sir.
You did great, kid.
Thank you. Do I press the X?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did well.
I drove.